Happy New Year, magicians of love's magic. Greetings, divine masters of the light. It is such a joy to connect and share deep wisdom with you again. It is with the abundance of this pleasure and the bounty of this joy that we welcome you. We are so very excited to share with you today. We really are. We welcome you. Oh yes, it is with a pleasure, it is with joy, and it is with deep and sweet love that we say welcome, welcome, welcome. Divine ones, this is a year of empowerment and awakening your magic. We say this often, yes, but that is not an arbitrary determination. 2025 is a year of empowerment and awakening your very magic. It's the next step in the unfolding of the most monumental decade in the history of humankind, divine ones. We just said that for so many years now, its meaning can get lost in the familiarity. This is the most monumental decade of any decade that has ever been in human existence on Earth. This decade, more rapidly than you know, will be drawing to a close sooner than you think. To this, the most monumental. This is a year of empowerment and awakening your very private and very personal magic, because awakening, empowerment, and your magic is the next step. Even as we are underway in this new year, we want to pause to remember our heritage and call on our ancestry, call on our unseen friends, call upon our magic to awaken, call upon that powerful tradition of endings and beginnings, to mark these endings, new beginnings, by working magic together, divine ones. You have already embarked on the journey of beginnings, on this journey coming home. You, divine one, has already embarked on this new year, this year of wonder, expansion, empowerment, and magic. Yeah, this is the year of building your magic. A year that is the beginning of the most exciting year in the history of humankind. A year that will be like no other year. Yes, among the consensus reality, there will be many who will argue or even fight to hold it to be the same. But this year will be different than any year that has passed before. A new year begins a year of dominion. And as this year, like every year, there are energies at work that activate and stimulate the forces of the universe and the elements, as you know them, literally and metaphorically, of earth, air, fire, and water. Each year, particular forces and elements are activated in such a way as to trigger certain events, thoughts, feelings, and states of emotions, states of thinking and feelings, both emotional and mental, to trigger in their way certain esoteric states, if you will. Activate energies and forces of elements through the events, through the activities, to trigger in very real ways. And this year, in very unique ways, is to trigger thinking and feeling, to trigger action and reaction, very physically, emotionally, and mentally. Also this year, these energies, these forces and those elements trigger in a specific way to generate action and reaction, unlocking what would otherwise be lodged in the subconscious and unconscious minds. So now, to a certain extent, each year its way triggers such in the unconscious and subconscious mind. But in this year, the energy is activated in such a way, unique, particular ways, may even called peculiar ways, and the result of the uniqueness of the peculiarity, and even peculiar way, is that people, not just as yourself, the metaphysical and the magicians of the world, but people throughout the world, in whatever station they are assigning themselves, people will find themselves drawn to pursuing a greater sense of safety, a greater sense of security, in which they can express their individuality, in which they can live their lives, in which they can find a greater sense of meaning or a greater sense of peace. This year is destined to be a year of dominion, and through its energies, the waxes and the wanes, they have the flows triggering events of thoughts and feelings, triggering actions and reactions that will cause people to pursue greater safety and this greater security, to express their individuality however they can, to live their lives in greater safety and greater security, and find a greater meaning, a greater sense of peace. In other words, the result of the uniqueness of the peculiar and peculiarity is that people will seek by whatever means they apply to it a domain that is more acceptable, more secure, and that is safer. They may not know and they may not speak of it consciously, but that is what will be sought, and that is what people will pursue in this year that is destined to be its nature, to be a year of dominion. We are at the pinnacle of a life transformed, dear ones, and a tipping point of a new world. The first step to awakening the power of your magic and your magician, and some of you have already done that, but within that power of your magic, there is a peculiar power, all right? It may also peculiar power that is unstoppable, and it is that power that is important for you, not for everyone, but for you. It is to awaken the unstoppable power of your magic this year. For many of you, it will be to awaken the power of your magic. It will be for the first time, but you have already done it. You have made the map and you have created that morphogenic field of play. So the first step to awaken that unstoppable power of magic, and it is that upon which we focus with you this new year. As we begin this journey over the coming months of this new year, destined to be a year of dominion, not domination. So we're going to work with maturing your magic this year, and we will work with foraging your magic anew. A lost magic, a lost art, a blacksmith who foraged in the heat, bending, hammering, shaping and reshaping, reforming, making stronger, and making more. We welcome you, Divine Ones. We welcome you. You come to my daily write-ups and videos to mature your magic. You, Divine One, have come to forage your magic anew. At this expanded moment of the year, as we are underway for this new year, a new phase and a new time of the new year begins. The year of maturing at this time of year when you're moving from forming and fermenting to formulating and fostering. At this time, we are moving from broad sweep of desires, dreams, visions, and passions to the more peculiar and more specific personal authority of personal well-being and personal freedom. It is a time of shifting. Such forging can be valuable, meaningful, and so important to you. So you have done so beautifully this year, mitigating what could have been so confusing, so challenging, what could have been such crisis, and what could have been such tragedy. You and the working of your magic individually, and you and your working of magic together, in a world that would have been mitigated. The black lightened to gray. You have done so much, and in the face of tragedy, in the face of what could have been, and even greater disaster, to mitigate, to minimize, and yet so much of your magic spent, so much of your magic scattered in your personal life. You have done much there as well. Maybe not as much as you wish you had done, but it is time to mature your magic. You are a mature magician. You have exiled yourself, a self-imposed exile and a temporary exile with the illusion of over and over again. You have designed, directed, and rebelled from a consensus reality without losing touch with it, without abandoning it, yet rebelling in a conscious way, in a conscious design. You have consciously alienated yourself from the past. Each time that you do this in the workings of your magic, an exploration of creating and changing reality to comply with your will, with your imagination, and with your love. You return triumphed. Return. And it's like you have stolen something from the gods, metaphorically. You return over and over again. These are the challenges of magician, to consciously alienate him or herself, right, from his or her past. Not from people, well maybe, but not entirely from the people, but from the patterns and the emotions, and the tricks and the traps. You go over and over again, have consciously alienated yourself and separated yourself from the past without losing touch with tradition. You have designed and directed rebellion, a private rebellion, rebelling against and yet within a consensus, and you have exiled yourself, self-imposed and temporary. You have exiled yourself from the illusion, slipping from time to time, sometimes often, sometimes frequently, into a more real of your safe place and beyond. And with each of these, be it the alienation, the rebellion, the exile, you return being more. You return being more, divine ones. All right, so what can we do to help and assist the environment? The answer is going to come in developing dignity, divine ones. Caring, loving, oneness, character, vision, vitality, willingness, ability, etc. This is the crisis. The loss of dignity, vision, love, character, etc. When we rise in vision, dignity, character, etc., we will solve the world's problems. But first, let's start with your bounty, your vitality, your vision, your love, untapped love, and how your love and magic not only change you, but change the world. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about your untapped love and magic. Feel your love. Your love is so pure and so beautiful. Your love changes everything. You're at a junction now where the old way of being will not work anymore. Now is not the time for more anger, pain, and self-pity, victim, martyr, blamer, struggler, hardship. Why me? So hard. Life's tough. But now is the time of rebirth. A time new. A time of awakening the unstoppable power of your magic. In a time of the evolution of the human race, divine ones. People love the idea of being a magician, visionary, valuing and adhering to the principle of being a visionary. For that is what we are, dreamers, magicians, and map makers, dreaming of a newly evolved world. All miracles are made of visions and dreams. All reality of creation is made of visions and dreams. What can we do to assist in creating a new reality? With my magic, it's honoring not only our dignity, vision, willingness, bounty, love, ability, caring, etc., our creation tools within, but also loving, caring, and honoring the creation components within another. Uphold your value, ideas, dreams, visions, love, bounty, etc., for these are the ingredients to forming a new reality. Answers are found when you are in your bounty and love. Visions become literal while we dream in our bounty of love. Bring your foundation, your love, your bounty, your visions, your dreams, and your magic to the table, to the world. No need to argue whose dreams or visions are correct or better. Just bring them and share them as others share theirs. You're a conscious creator, co-creating with love's embrace, a defining moment of love, now active, now real. Let your bounty and magic be real now this year. Feel it, take action, lead by your heart and bounty, and then you become a state of being and a state of mind of bounty, your magnificence. Example, I want to heal this earth, heal the planet. I want to be of service. I love healing. I'm here to assist in creating a newly evolved world with my magic. So be it to that. So how can I get involved with my magic? Well, pick something, right, that excites you. Whatever it is, whatever floats your boat, get involved with it. Maybe a political campaign or an activist movement, changing pollution regulations, saving and healing the oceans, or water, protecting and healing animals and their children, right? Healing the air, or looking for more sustainable energy sources, writing a book, or teaching classes, etc. Follow your passion. Follow where your magical passion lives, and you will have greater depth and meaning. Whatever it is, have fun. Bring your form to the issue. Bring your form of bounty with significance, with presence, with grace, with gratitude, with willingness, with being enough. Your giving, your kindness, your dreams, your visions, your hopes, your ability, your unstoppable power of your magic. Bring your magical form, whatever form your actions and magic take. Bring your bounty, your willingness, ability, dignity, significance, freedom, presence, grace, right? Willingness to respond, I am enough, I matter, etc. Bring all these qualities that make up your dominion, bounty, and magic. It is time now to rise into your celebration and grace and give of what you do, give of what you are, give because you give, etc. So be it to that. This is what will make a difference and will give your cause voice and movement. This is how we move a reality. as one, together as unity, as Christ consciousness. Let your bounty be real. Also to remind you that you are the map makers and magicians of your current age, and you are embarking beyond your pinnacle into uncharted terrain. Humankind has never gone into the places you are going, Divine Ones. They have never created this conscious evolution of a species, of a future, in a world. You're going into uncharted territory this year. As this year of exploration draws more rapidly than you think to an end, and as a new year of empowerment, dominion, awakening, your magic, awakening, your magician, and achievement already seems to be moving on you, it is time to really end now, exclusively, finally, and totally, this melody of unhealed trauma, suppressed emotions, unhealthy mental chatter, and your shadow self, Divine Ones. The year of 2025 is all about awakening your magic and how to use that magic on your great mission of life, Divine Ones. The Great Awakening and the year of opportunities are real. They really are. And they are already unfolding in a year that is already underway, Divine Ones. We welcome you to a year by its nature that is destined to be a year of dominion and empowerment. It is destined that the energies, the waxes, and the wane of energy of this year will provide ample opportunity to learn of dominion and empowerment, to explore and experience dominion. And for those such as you, also this year, with its ebb and flow, provides ample opportunity to explore and experience magic. Yes, to unstoppable power of your magic and the magic of your dominion. Rise, Divine Ones. Expansion of business. So be it. Happy New Year, and thank you for listening to me today. This is Syrian and the Myriad Wisdoms and Teachings. Blessings, Divine Ones.